Hello, my beauties. Hello, my cuties. Hello, my families. Hello, my friends. Even my neighbors. God bless you, one and all. To God be the glory. We are standing in the land of the living. Glory be to God. Oh my God. I remember the other day I was reading Numbers chapter 2, where God had instructed Moses and Aaron to number the children of Israel. But in verse 33, it was saying not to count the children, the Levites. Because you remember, Levi was one of Israel's son, right? And reason being, they were the choir. They attend to the tabernacle of God. They were the praise team. So God said not to number them in the numbering of the other 11. So it also brings me back to when I had spoken to a man of God, said at the time I was really young in the faith. I didn't really think about the word discernment. I was just noticing, or some people would say being nosy, that the choir was like they're not up in the presence of God. There was no power. And I was speaking to him and I said, I am seeing where the choir is off. It's not coming forth, like they're worshiping but nothing is behind it. And he was saying to me, the choir is the closest to the pastor. I said, really? And he said, yes. And if the choir is off, the pastor should feel it or know it. So it brings me, when I read Numbers chapter 2, it brought me back to what I'd spoken to him, because the Levites were the closest to the tabernacle of God. They were the praise team. So this morning I was reading my daily bread, and it brings me to Second Chronicles chapter 20, and all the way over to even verse 20, you know. And it was when, if you read from the beginning, verse 1, it was when the children of Moab, the children of Ammon, with them on the other side, beside the Ammonites, came up against King Jehoshaphat. King Jehoshaphat was very afraid, because so many armies had come up against him, you know. And it's now in today's world, just as King Jehoshaphat. But the best thing and the beauty of it, he was a man of substance, a man of worship, and a man of God. Sorry, I'm on my bed if you just saw that. A man of God, you know. And he went to the Lord in prayer. He did went to God in prayer. But the Lord spoke to him. The Lord spoke to him and tell him what to say and what to do. Hear ye, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, believe in the Lord your God, so shall he be established. Believe his prophets, so shall he prosper. The Lord had spoken to Moses to you take the Levites for the choir, but the Lord went back here in Second Chronicles to tell King Jehoshaphat to use Judah as the praise team. Now again, it's another choir for a different season, but it's still the choir which is closest to the king, to the pastor. And they went out with God told them to put the Judah first. Put them before. Put the choir before. Put the choir before, for the choir to sing praises up to him, to worship him, to honor him, to glorify him. And they went out with a praise. They went out with a worship. They went out serving the Lord. The God said, put them before and stand still to see the salvation of the Lord, O Judah and Jerusalem. Fear not, nor be ye dismayed. At verse 17. Tomorrow you go out against them, for the Lord will be with you. The Lord will be with you. So whatever we are going through, including myself, let us put our praises before our worries. Let us put our praises and our honor and our prayers before our worries. No matter how terrible the situation is, no matter who or whom may come up against you, praise like it's the last day of praise, and worship as if it's the last day of worship, and glorify God, and stand still with your praises. Don't waver, don't back down with your praises, and see the salvation. The battle is not ours, it belongs to the Lord. You have a blessed and wonderful day, and bring your praises. Put your praises, and never lose faith nor hope, because God is with you. As he promised to King Jehoshaphat, put Judah first, put the choir first. Even if you can't sing, let the praises of the Lord be heard among your enemies, and you will get the glory and the victory through it all. Amen. Love you all. Have a wonderful and blessed day.